What brand is huge, but you don't know a single person who buys their products? Literally any major name brand, obviously aside from Apple, Samsung, etc. From Monster energy drinks as my fiance, and I are low-key addicted to them. I don't personally know anyone who owns anything to do with Nike, Lululemon's, Under Armour, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Tesla, etc. Perks of growing up being poor, I guess. Any brick and mortar jewelry store, Emmy, and I'm just so baffled why they need a storefront that big in this day and age. Surely their target audience is not the same as the Chipotle and Trader Joe's they now share a shopping center with. Caterpillar, a well-known brand in the construction and mining equipment industry. Caterpillar is a massive corporation with significant global presence and revenue. Its products are primarily purchased by businesses, governments, or organizations rather than individual consumers. Apple. Not counting myself. I've used Mac since the mid-90s, but all my family and friends use PC, Android, Chromebook, and Fitbit. My nephew has a MacBook, but he didn't buy it. His company provided it. It's been this way since the 90s. I get teased for being the only Apple weirdo. Supreme. I see their ads all the time, and the only people I've seen wear it are celebrity endorsements. Also Dickies. I know they've been around forever, and always see them in the store. I hear they're great quality, but I've just never seen anyone wear them. Those Monster energy drink things. I see them everywhere, and yet everyone I know just drinks a lot of coffee for their energy buzz. Admittedly, a few Red Bulls in there. Full disclosure though, I am in my 40s, so this might be a generational thing. Reading through these, and I reckon I own at least half so far, as well as see them all the time in my circles. Lululemon, Nike, Adidas, Brooks, Under Armour, Monster, Red Bull. Who are you people hanging out with? Google itself is massive, so it's not really the brand but Google Pixel phones. I've never seen anyone using one in real life. I tried the Pixel 8 Pro a few months ago, and it was crap. I went straight back to my Samsung. I've always wondered about Red Bull. Sure, I see their commercials and sponsorships everywhere, from extreme sports to music festivals, but I can't name a single friend who actually drinks it regularly. Oracle. Nobody I know buys their products. Not sure if it's because they don't like Larry Ellison, or if they just don't have a personal need for an enterprise-grade database management system. All those random designer brands that cost an arm and a leg for something as small as a hair clip. Somehow they have storefronts in every single hotspot worldwide, but they're always empty. LinkedIn Premium is something I hear about all the time, especially in professional circles online. But none of my colleagues or professional friends actually subscribe to it. Apple. Every time I hear about how much of the mobile market they control, I'm baffled, as no one in my social sphere outside of my sister has an iPhone or any Apple products. I'd say Hoover is synonymous with vacuum cleaners. Literally gets called a Hoover over here. But I've never actually known of anyone owning a Hoover brand vacuum cleaner. La Croix is another one. It's on every grocery shelf and seems to be a big deal online, especially on social media. But I've never met anyone in my circle who's into it. Despite its global presence, I don't know anyone who buys or wears anything from Hollister. It's advertised heavily, yet none of my friends or family seem to shop there. Bang energy drinks are all over the place, especially on Instagram and YouTube with influencers promoting them. But it's not something my friends buy or even mention. Bose is well known for high-quality audio products. Yet surprisingly, I don't know anyone who personally owns Bose headphones or speakers. Most opt for other brands. I have no idea what anyone is buying except for in my own household. How can you all know WTF people are buying? Get out that damn family's window, you fool. Herbalife is huge and supposedly has a lot of users worldwide. but I've never met anyone personally who uses their products or even talks about them. Amway. I know the people trying to get others into the MLM scheme buy it, but I don't know anyone who actually buys their stuff because it's good. Forever 21 is everywhere, and while it was popular a few years back, these days I can't think of anyone I know who still shops there regularly. Forever 21 is everywhere, and while it was popular a few years back, these days I can't think of anyone I know who still shops there regularly. Went through to Dysons, they just don't last. I use Shark now. Cleans were easy to clean 5 years now, sucking up tons of cat dog hair. Balenciaga. I hear about it plenty, and I don't know any people who wear it or can afford it even before their controversies. Crocs. They're huge. Hundreds of millions of dollars huge. I don't know a single person who wears them, not a single one. Balenciaga, never heard of it until the uproar over the dead baby purses. Now I see it online, but seldom on people. Never seen a single person drink Red Bull unless I'm watching Max Verstappen do a post-race interview. Louis Vuitton, because most of my friends actually give money a value instead of just being a number. Outside of podcasts and on the shelf at the grocery store, I have never seen a liquid death water. I'm a millennial woman and I don't own any Lululemon. It gives me MLM vibes. Cult shit. In the past 5-10 years I have rarely heard anyone admit to actually eating at McDonald's. Kipling. I've not seen anyone own any bags or backpacks. The quality is good though. UGGs. Maybe it's just where I live, but I don't see anyone wearing them around here. Tesla. I see them everywhere. I don't know anyone that actually has one. Technically I can say Bugatti since none of my friends can afford it, lol. All of those mattress stores. Does anyone ever buy from them? Raytheon. I don't know anyone who owns a AIM-9 Sidewinder.